So Strongbox is an appliance that is controlling a tape library on the back end. It's designed for SAN or NAS-like access to your data in the archive. Always online, persistent viewing of your files, but it also allows for the scale and the growth of any kind of archive solution into both a existing kind of infrastructure with a tape library or into the cloud with other solution providers. So the Strongbox really is a shared storage. At the base level, it creates some very high values for corporations because it's simple to implement, it's easy to use, it's very low touch in management, but it scales seamlessly into the petabyte range in an archive solution. We are actually using the IBM or this open LTFS drivers that are part of the LTO firmware driver sets that come with the drives. These are off the shelf, supported by the whole consortium, IBM, Quantum, and HP, fully tested interoperability. We don't need to extend our drivers to any of the more enterprise level solutions that IBM is coming out with at this point, because we've built ourselves on that the base LTFS driver. It is, in a sense, a scaling, simple to manage, simple to support solution from that perspective, because we don't need or require any extended drivers to make this product work.
We are seeing a lot of success across multiple vertical markets. We seem to have a good amount of success in the media and entertainment industry, but also in healthcare, general IT, research. And so it's due to the seamless integration, it fits in multiple vertical markets.
The optimization of this, our solution, really shines in when you have those larger data sets, the larger file sizes, and in those industries that Robert had mentioned, that's healthcare, media entertainment, scientific research. Those are the industries that have large active data sets that are basically too large to keep in a tier 2 kind of situation. So they really need an active location that has a better cost matrix and the same kind of availability as their existing storage. But the tape is leveraged at that point. The ability to stream, the streaming rates off the tape are exceeding network bandwidth for most customers easily. So they really rarely see any kind of significant latency, especially with the implementation, the way the Strongbox handles tape access. So the files are really very actively viewable and accessible, and you get immediate response to file requests and reads. Yes, we have disk cache in the Strongbox that enables really a performance kind of enhancement to the product. It allows for multiple streams to be written into the Strongbox simultaneously, as well as read out of the Strongbox. It also allows you to pin certain data types and certain shares to the disk to allow for a much more nearline access on a disk kind of access to that data set without having to go back to tape to pull active files. That is actually more dependent on the performance metrics of the tape library itself. If the tape library, it takes them 30 seconds to move the tape from the slot to the drive, or you have only a couple drives available, not extra drives, you may have to have a little larger, what we call a stub file. It's actually a truncated file, the first part of that file. So that's an adjustable file cache size that you can use to match the performance of the tape library that you have, or the kind of the nature of your read metrics. What that looks like is what your read access looks like. ReadVerify appliance that we sell separately, even with the IBM on the IBM price list with their tape libraries, is now completely integrated into the Strongbox. It's not even a checkbox on the product. It is embedded in our software stack on the appliance, and it just is a continuous monitoring platform to ensure the health of that archive. It does exactly what it does outside with external tape libraries, but it does it for the Strongbox and the archive that's being written into it. So. That's transparent in our product. You wouldn't even see that. Our file system is a seamlessly scaling file system. You name it what you want, and it'll allow as many tapes to be part of that file system as needed. That is all behind the scenes, managed by our database inside the Strongbox. So the real user interface is just like you're connecting to a NAS share, creating files and then writing data into them, and it doesn't present itself any different than that.